welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, of course, WillowInnovation, coming back at you. So today we're going to be discussing Aquarius Stellium. So what does it mean when you have an Aquarius Stellium? Simply means you have 3 planets in Aquarius, or 3 placements rather in Aquarius. And for me, that's what I got, guys. I got Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Mercury, and Aquarius in my 4th house. So let's start with the basics. Aquarius in your 4th house. Your 4th house is how you grew up, your environment. It recommends it represents your childhood, you know, how you grew up. Were your parents religious? Were they agnostic? Were they Southern? Were they Northern? And the environment and how you grew up. So often with people with Aquarius in the 4th house, they tend to be painfully shy. They might feel very weird growing up and like an outcast, even when they have a lot of siblings. I know that I was painfully shy growing up until really I hit the age of 17, because I was homeschooled from the ages of pre-K to 9th grade, and then I was just thrown into high school and I did not fit in. I was bullied. I ate my lunch in the bathroom. I was just that weird girl that would bring books all the time, not make eye contact with anyone, very insecure. I was dealing with a lot of trauma, and I didn't know who I was yet. I had the emo phase. I was wearing all black. So I ended up making friends in high school by banding with the Misfits. And then I made friends with one of the most popular girls in school, and she showed me around. I ended up almost having a boyfriend, and then we ended up moving. That's one thing that also happens when you have Aquarius in your 4th house. You might have physically moved a lot. I moved from Orlando, Florida, to Mississippi, to Tennessee, North Carolina, then back to Tennessee, all between the ages of 9 and 17. That's a lot of moves, and that's not just the houses. We moved in the houses while in the States too. Anyway, so with Aquarius in the 4th house, you often felt misunderstood. I had a lot of siblings, but for a while, one of my sisters was best friends with my other younger sister, and they'd run off and do their own thing and be laughing and playing, and I would just be sitting in the corner reading. I didn't like to express myself. Whenever I would say things that I had different belief systems than the people around me, I was shunned for that. I was told that that's not right. You're not being logical. That's not how the world works. You can't run away and be a social worker or change the world, like the world's dying anyway. Just a lot of that, and a lot of loneliness. I feel like one of the people in my life that really understood me was my grandpa, who is actually an Aquarius. He would simply sit next down to me at the table and simply be. And sometimes we would conversate, sometimes we didn't. Rest his soul, he did die a few years back, but I felt very connected to my grandfather. And that makes sense because Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, the grandfather of all the planets, and Uranus, which is rebellion, going against the grain, eccentric. Now, having an Aquarius sun. Aquarius sun is your personality. It's the real you when people get to know you. Well, the real you is honestly your moon sign. And we hide that from people. But our best friends as Aquarius know us as very friendly, outgoing, but we really need our alone time. If you can give us space, then we will be your best friend for life. Aquarius is a fixed sign, so we're very loyal. And when someone doesn't talk to us for a few months to weeks, that's perfectly fine, because Aquarius is running around thinking about space, thinking about their next idea, thinking about how to save the world, thinking about what content to put out, thinking about how to be creative, all that jazz. Aquarius and Mercury. This is how you communicate. If you have Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Mercury, that is the sign of a genius. Steve Jobs has Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Mercury. So when you have this 3 stellium, this makes for someone who is just very highly intelligent, to the point of where they may have anxiety, They might get depressed. They might struggle with mental illness having this Aquarius, because it's such an intelligent sign. You're constantly getting new ideas. You're constantly researching. Aquariuses love to research, especially if you have the stellium. I would say the best thing you can do is ground yourself. I'm a Virgo moon, so I do like to go outdoors in the morning and kind of meditate for 5 minutes, do my affirmations for about 30 minutes, and then just write down random ideas I have. One of my Aquarius moon friends told me this great idea. He's like, yeah, what really helps with ADHD and that Aquarius energy is get a notebook, write everything down, but also just have random pieces of paper in your room and just write down your ideas there. And that was the best thing, a piece of advice someone's given me in a while. Aquariuses understand Aquariuses. With Aquarius Stellium, do stay grounded, you know, get back to earth, but you really need to work for yourself. Most Aquariuses start their own businesses, you know, become actors, actresses, content creators, write books, and you need to spend some time volunteering. Like if there's a cause that you're passionate about, I'm passionate about mental health and mistreatment of humans, especially in the jail system. And I'm passionate about that. I'm about to start volunteering in that and advocating. You're meant to be an advocator, Aquarius. You're meant to change the world. You're meant to make a difference in the world. You're meant to help people, even if that's just handing out food in the soup kitchen. It's rewarding for you because you know it's improving life. That's what you're meant to do, Aquarius. And when you have that stellium, you have it so strongly with you. The only thing I would say is you have a lot of masculine energy, having all those fixed signs. So do focus on your feminine side. Spend some time relaxing, allowing. You don't always have to pick up the bill. You don't always have to give and be that superstar. Like when I was moving with my mom the other day, I was like, I got it with the dolly. And then after like an hour of running in the 100-degree heat, I was like, I need to take a break, a water break for a second. So yeah, Aquarius Stellium, you guys you're geniuses, very highly intelligent. Every sign is intelligent in their own way, but they're more intellectual. They might be sapiosexuals. They find intellectually stimulating conversations very intriguing. Some of their best friends are Geminis, kind of get along with Libras. I've had hit or miss with Libras, but I do love them. I love every sign, but probably the best friends for Aquarius is going to be Leo, the sister sign, if they can put their differences aside and understand each other. Aries, Sagittarius, especially Sagittarius. And it also depends if you have water in your chart. You might get along with water signs. I really like Scorpios because I'm a Scorpio rising. But yeah, Aquarius, Stellium, just understand that you love to talk and you love to communicate and you love to learn and you're a great teacher. So you need to find an outlet to do that. Start a podcast, a YouTube channel, vlogging, a book, whatever. Just channel all that energy into that, because sometimes we word vomit on people, and that's fine if you're with your best friend and it's going back and forth, but sometimes it can be a little bit much. And if you want to love an Aquarius Stellium, give them their space. Give us our space. Give us our freedom. Share some of our interests. You don't have to be a carbon copy of us, but if you're into astrology and I'm into astrology, man, we're gonna go. If you're into spirituality, I'm in spirituality, because Aquarius is electric energy. You'll actually feel it in your body, an electric buzz, when you're around someone that's on the same vibration with you, or if you're around someone who also has Aquarius in their chart. Even fire signs, you're gonna feel that little buzz. With the water signs, you're going to feel more like the empath, the emotions. You're going to be like, oh my God, run away. I don't want these emotions. But Aquariuses do have emotions. They're just really good at hiding it, and they will open up to you if you are their best friend. And if you remain loyal, allow them to be themselves, allow them to be free and have their space, they will be your best friend for life. So this video is getting to 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. Let me know if you're an Aquarius Stellium down here, if you like this video. Also, I'm open for birth chart readings and tarot readings. All that will be in the description below. Thanks, guys. Bye.